Three, two, one, clap.
All right, did it. Got it. None.
I heard one person.
That was a very sad clap I heard too.
It was like the "That's cool" from Ryan earlier.
Yeah, that was. I swear that was not meant to be that sarcastic sounding. I meant that sincerely,
That's cool.
Kevin.
All right, for this episode's outro, I want to play the Price is Right theme now.
I don't think we can do that.
I don't care.
We get sued. We haven't even made
Okay.
a profit, but we get sued.
Yo, here you go, man. Here's some lint from my pocket.
Right, thanks so much.
I got
Fuck you,
nothing
Bob
to
Barker.
lose.
You
Okay?
can't get me.
I'll
take you down.
Was wrong, Bobby.
Price is wrong, bitch.
If you get sued by Price is Right and you go to court and you go, "No, this price is wrong," and just walk out, how do you think they just drop the case, or do you think they'd sue you for more?
You have to
Depends.
tell them how much a blender is, and if you get it right, then they drop the lawsuit.
I mean, if you're within $100,
they-
you win both showcases. So
They bring out a bunch of items and you have to guess correctly the prices, but they're always super weird prices for things because you're like, "No, I went to the store yesterday and orange juice did not cost $3.50."
Yeah, but we take these prices from California.
oh dear God.
yeah, so everything's super fucking expensive. I want to see the Price is Right studio done in like some super small rural town where it's really cheap for everything, and people are like, this toaster, and they're like $2, and you're like, no, it was 55 cents.
It should be like
that's a nice
like a
toaster.
Goodwill. Like it's all salvage things
Goodwill,
from
yeah.
Goodwill.
Price is
Price
Right,
is
Goodwill
Right,
edition.
Goodwill, yeah.
Oh, that would be the best. This Ed Hardy t-shirt, how much do you think it cost?
$3.99. All right.
And we can start it off with a discount. Price is Right.
Just
What?
at $3.99. All right.
Yeah, you do that all the time, where you'll say a joke,
Yeah,
no one
no-
responds for 2 seconds. You're like, all right.
If no one laughs within the first 2 seconds of the last word leaving your lips, it's like, all right, it failed. Fuck it. It's the funniest habit you have. Because you'll make a joke and sometimes it'll take a minute to process it, and no one will say something. You go, all right, I guess I'm just not funny or something. It's like, whoa, what? No,
You're welcome.
$3.99. All right. I want a C fact.
Well, you can get one.
Can I get one?
Thanks. No, just me.
Oh. All right.
It's first come, first serve, and
And I already came.
come on, bro. That was good. I'll give you that one. That was a good one.
Well, speaking of C words,
Oh, no.
Oh no. Ceiling fan.
today's C fact
I'm afraid now.
is cloud.
Okay.
Okay, all
Oh,
right.
like
Wait,
from Final
clown?
Fantasy.
Cloud.
Oh, cloud.
Clouds. I said cloud, but clouds. Did you know that clouds aren't weightless?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I knew deep down, but I really wanted them to be weightless.
I'm weightless.
Well, your average cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1 million pounds.
Holy
Bull
crap!
snot.
I had no idea.
That's actually a lot.
Yeah.
How do they stay aloft?
Magic.
Oh, well, that explains it. Moving on.
Did you know that cirrus clouds are made out of ice?
Are you serious?
Kevin, call Brad. He needs to know about
Yeah,
this.
can we get my weather friend? Weather?
Have you seen
Get him on the line right now.
Let me get my friend that's made out of leather.
Have you seen that video where he asked that weather guy asked that kid a question? He goes, "Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?" And he's like, "Where are your parents?"
I don't think I've seen that one.
He asked, he's like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And he goes, "Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?" Where are your parents? Oh, sorry. You said weatherman, and that got me thinking of weather boy.
Did you know that. Hey, did you know that anvil clouds are a result of two clouds colliding into each other?
Oh my.
That
Say
I don't even know
what?
what an anvil cloud. Oh, those like those. Never mind.
They're like
Yeah,
really
I got
wide
it.
up
It's
top
shaped
and
like
bottom.
an anvil.
They're thick as fuck.
They're thick boys.
Aren't those the ones that like cause storms because
Yes.
one's high, one's low, and they reach?
Yeah, they're
That's how tornadoes happen.
near a thunderstorm. Anyway,
Thunder.
that's Cloud Facts for the day.
Okay.
Join us next week for our next sea fact.
Adventure awaits in the sea.
We're so excited.
I can't wait for next week's sea fact.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way now.
No,
Okay. Next week's sea fact is...
no. There's no reason to tune in next week if we already give it away now.
Oh man,
That's the only thing people tune in for are the C facts.
I bet.
I miss B facts.
Yeah.
don't lie.
I'm not.
I was going to mention, so seeing as clouds are that heavy, have you ever like heard someone say, "Oh, you're as light as a cloud"?
I've heard light as a feather a lot. I've
Yeah.
never heard light as a cloud.
Well, light as a feather I think is like more common, but I definitely have heard light as a cloud. That's actually like an insult. You're heavy
I
as
don't think
fuck.
We should say you're fat as a cloud. You fat bitch.
You're
All this
soft
time,
as a
I thought
cloud.
it was a good thing.
You're
I
so
thought you
cool.
said clown again.
So wait,
Yeah.
are they soft? Because
Kevin
It's
still
water
thinks
vapor.
this whole section has been about clowns.
Do you know a clown weighs 1,000,000 pounds?
Have you ever seen
My
those
friend
anvil
Brad, who's a
clowns?
clown guy.
Did you know about anvil clowns? They're the scariest clowns. I like the
I'm scared of these
cumulonimbus
clowns
clowns.
that are made out of ice.
Yeah, ice clowns. They're making a Twisted Metal show. Just because they got like the main like
Oh, the killer clown.
killer
What's his
clown.
name?
I don't know.
Krusty? No, that's not it.
Crusty.
Krusty the killer clown.
What's his name? Needles Kane. Oh, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet
His name's
Tooth.
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, they're making like a show about it.
That's awful. I hate that.
It's like basically
All right.
Death Race 2000.
And that's our new segment, Kevin's thoughts about clowns.
I
I like that for when we do the little mini adventures in between our campaigns. Kevin can do that.
They're all clown based.
Call clown based.
we actually do have a friend that is a clown.
no one likes them.
There is. She's like,
Not that person. No, I meant clowns.
well, yeah,
No one likes your friend. Not even you.
she like goes to hospitals and like they do that for kids.
Those kids
Hey, I
are
know you, hey,
professional
hey,
clowns.
hey, kids, I know you have these terminal diseases, but let's scar you for life with this scary fucking clown. Fuck clowns, dude.
No, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
It'd be pretty squeaky if you did.
Hey, clowns need
They
love
always
too.
pull out that bike horn at the most inconvenient times. Don't do it.
I
So
know.
what happened last time?
Right? Yeah.
We had our morning interrupted by this crystal creature.
Who I forgot the name of.
Callie.
Look at you. We basically promised this person, hey, we'll get you out of here, which just further endangers us because we don't have to worry about another person.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the like what everybody's thinking as far as like, you know, do we really want to bring this person along? Do we want to be responsible for this? Are there others still on the ship? Do we even concern ourselves with that? You know, how is everybody's characters feeling like, you know, towards this other character? Like, what is going on in everybody's head with this?
When I thought Raquel would say help, I figured, oh, we'll just take the collar off and then they'll be able to like go on their way. But when she's like, no, she'll come with us, I was like, oh no. We can't keep track of that. It's like trying to babysit when you're going through a minefield.
Raquel?
Yeah. Raquel
Yeah.
really does want to help Callie. She sees her as like basically very helpless on this thing, and she knows that she most likely will not survive if she doesn't get off of the ship with them. Well, I mean, obviously she won't. We're going to blow the thing up. But I don't think that Raquel actually believes that there's anyone else that's on the ship really probably left that are her allies. Just
She
based
mentioned
on
them not messaging like they were.
Yeah. Yeah. Hearing that like they haven't really talked or sent like these little messages to each other kind of makes it seem like she's probably the last one or one of the last ones alive.
Is Raquel willing to risk her own life for this stranger?
I think, yeah, as long as it doesn't also put her current allies in jeopardy.
I ask because, you did that sense motive last week to see if she was on the level with you, and you kind of gleaned that she was. However, you knew her state of mind is such that she might do something rash.
Right.
You don't know how long this character has been in captivity here. But I can't remember, what is this, like Stockholm Syndrome? Like,
yeah.
Is there a point where she's going to defend these people that have trapped her here? Or is she going to stick with you? She's kind of, you just don't know. She's not all there, really. She's definitely in shock.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like Raquel's going to keep an eye on her. Like, she's not going to be like, okay, here's some weapons, like, let's go. But she is going to do what she can to save her, but not at the cost of like Rats and Sev and Razel.
Anybody else? Or, you can move on to like kind of discussing the game plan for what's next.
I mean, I think like Sev was just trying to like, all right, like we'll help her. Obviously, she's here against her will. But then hearing like, oh, we'll bring you with us. It's like he's just like he kind of like sighs and puts his head down. He's like, this is just the amount this increased our our like notoriety or like ability to like sneak around is not. He's not really feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a liability. Because he can trust everybody else. Like you said, like she might do something rash. Like if it comes to...
Can we have like an in-character scene discussing
let's
this?
do it.
No.
No.
Ryan, the correct answer is yes.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
And?
Yes.
That's a mark off on the test.
Damn it! If I don't get good grades, I'll lose my dog.
Raquel looks to the group and kind of looks back behind Sev where Rats is, and she's like, look, I know I made a promise just now that we didn't discuss, so I feel like I mean, we're all a team. I don't want to make a decision that other people aren't really comfortable with, but I do think that she needs help off of the ship.
I mean, I thought when you said help, you were just talking about the collar. I don't know if we can bring her with us. I get what you're trying to do, and your heart's in the right place, but I mean, we're barely making it by with the four of us. Adding someone who can't fight just really makes this more difficult.
Look, you'd be surprised the fight that people have within them if it's a life or death situation. She was literally a slave. She couldn't have fought. But now, without those restrictions, she might actually be a really good ally for us.
Look, I get it. I understand what you're trying to say, but I mean, can we really trust her? What she's saying though? Like, what if just because she hasn't been getting these messages from her friends, that what if one of them's still out there and she sees them and she just runs out and gets us all caught or something? Like, can we really risk that?
I don't think I can in good conscience destroy this ship knowing there's a bunch of innocent people on board.
Yeah? mean, that would definitely weigh heavy on the mind. I mean, do we have the time to go look?
I think we gotta try, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but are we kind of up against the clock here anyway?
I mean, who knows at this point? You know, we're just 4 people. We're literally fighting an army.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But I mean, like, we've made it this far. It feels like it's just this weird. It's just this weird situation we find ourselves in. And we can see the finish line. I can touch the tape, and we're gonna take a side road. I understand that this would be bad, but sometimes it's just a necessary thing to let happen. The need of the many outweigh the need of the few. And there are many, many people at stake here. I know it's not... Fuck. Look, you're the captain, alright? If you want to do it, we'll do it. I'm just pleading my case. I don't know if Rachel feels the same as me, but that's just what I'm thinking.
I know what you're saying is the smart thing to do, but I don't think we'd be in this situation if we always picked the smart thing. I think we gotta try. An entire ship full of people got captured and held against their will. They may not be left, but we have to find out. Worst comes to worst, we continue on with the mission.
I agree. I don't think that I could live with myself knowing that there was a chance that we left innocents aboard this ship. Maybe even children. We don't know. I'm definitely with Rats on this one.
Sev looks back to, what was her name again?
Callie.
Callie. He looks back to her, and I imagine she just looks like, I don't know, Chris, how would you describe her, like her demeanor?
You know, she was a little frightened before, but I would say that she's kind of calmer now, maybe a little stoic. Hard to read.
He looks her up and down, trying to get a feel for it, just
Alright. I mean, I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this, but I'm outnumbered currently, so I'll do it.
I think it's smart for you to have a bad feeling about things. We're in a really bad situation, Sev.
But that's what I mean. I feel like this is just gonna make it worse. I get the whole innocent people thing. I get it. I really, really do. But I just don't know. I just want to get off this ship.
I'm sure all those slaves want to get off the ship too. I don't want to leave them on here when it explodes, so the faster we get to HR, the faster we can get out of here.
What happens if it's not just a handful and it's 500 slaves?
Then we have an army on our side.
But we can't take 500 people with us.
There's other means to get off of the ship. They don't have to all come with us. If we can give everyone a head start.
Look, we don't have to solve every situation. We just need to find out the information and go from there. So it's no use talking about what if there's 1,000 people that we have to save. We just need to find out how many people there are to save and what we can do to save them. Does that sound good, team?
I'm in.
Well, let's get started.
All right.
Stop wasting time.
Yes.
Did you say yeah, Sev?
Yeah.
So I start talking to Callie again, and tell her,
Look, we're gonna explore the ship a little further. I just need you to keep your head on straight. You gotta be as quiet as you can and hide. Don't bring attention to us, or else we may never get off of this ship. Okay,
And she takes like a deep breath and
I'm good. I promise I'll be fine. I was just a little taken back before. All I've seen are dead people for I don't even know how long, and then I see all four of you, and it just... I never thought I would see a living person again. But I promise, I'm fine now.
okay.
yes, Kevin?
Is there... I can't make this check because I don't have it, but is there like a medicine check to see if someone with that skill could find out if she's like her well-being, how her well-being is? Is she
Like a mental
fatigued?
health type thing?
No, like I
No,
mentioned,
like
this.
Wow.
physical health.
I have a plus 10 medicine check of that.
Dang, Dr. Sav over here.
I can
Everyone
also,
gets basic medical training. It's part of the course.
I can also do a medicine check just because I have been like kind of keeping an eye on her to see her mental
Ooh.
state.
I rolled really good.
What'd you get?
29.
Nice.
yeah, Sev, like you said, this is part of your training. You got to know like how to take care of your teammates and stuff when you're out on the battlefield. You can easily see that she is fatigued, exhausted, but it looks like they give her enough nourishment or whatever that she's alive. She's able to function well enough to do what she's instructed to do. But you can tell that she's just kept on the brink of exhaustion all the time. They probably run her around constantly.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you feel like she's able to move around.
Can I see that same stuff with the 34?
With the 34,
No.
no, you can't. Yeah, I mean, both of you realize, this. She's just fatigued, exhausted, and her mental state is questionable.
Mm-hmm.
But physically, she's got what she needs to do what she has to do. She's not like on the brink of death, So yeah, I mean, take that into consideration with whatever you plan to do.
Razel walks up to her and pulls out a semi-auto pistol. He's like,
Do you know how to use this?
Point and shoot, right?
Point and shoot.
She just pointed at you.
And then shoots you.
You said that's a semi-auto?
elite semi-auto pistol we got from Malachar.
Okay. Everybody else is okay with
12 rounds.
12 rounds. Okay. Everybody else is okay with this?
I would have really loved to see you hand over like a cannon. The rad cannon.
The rad cannon.
Do you know how to shoot this?
It's like when you get a companion in a game and you give them like a heavy weapon so they never run out of ammo with it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I feel like Raquel, she's hesitant that Razel just like handed over a weapon, so she probably tries to keep even more of an eye on her, like maybe walks behind her or at least to the side.
He's like,
Safety's here.
and like does all the normal like showing people how to quickly like how the gun works and whatnot that you see in like the movies and whatnot.
Or when you actually go shooting, they show you.
I don't do that.
I've done it.
Okay. And yeah, and she's watching, and she takes it, and
It's only one clip, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, 1 clip. So 12 rounds.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Elite semi-auto pistol. All right, so she's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. And yeah, so what's the game plan? Heading to HR?
Yep, HR it is.
Yep.
Okay, so HR we said was 1 deck above where you are. So what, you taking the grab train, or are you just gonna walk?
I think that's the decision we came to, was the grab train.
Grab
Because
train.
it was quicker.
Because you said it was going to be like half an hour if we walked or something, right?
Yeah, and it'd
Yeah.
take you a
Yeah.
few minutes in the grab train.
Yeah.
And more likely to be seen in the walking there, I think you said, too.
Yes. All right, so you make your way back into the main corridor, and you're just in this eerie green hallway, and God, you walk past that room that you first peered into with the hell soup, and just get this real eerie feeling. You know, maybe it's kind of breathless. You head back, and you get to the grab train station, and there's the train that you took. Let me switch the map here.
Can I do a perception to see if anyone's like around here?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just pulling up the map real quick.
Also, Perceptione.
That's going to be a 27.
Give me a second. I have to scroll down.
Much lower for Razel.
That is a 29.
Nice.
All right.
That's 6 plus 17 perception.
Yeah, you both peer in, and ghost ship.
Oh my god, I love
Guys,
that
there's a
movie.
ghost ship on this train.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't see it, guys.
Oh, it's dead. Call back. Call back to when if Razel didn't see something, it made it died. Like, do you see you guys want to do this like one at a time, or do you all want to run out at once? Because I don't see anybody in there.
I don't either. I say we make a run for it.
Let's go.
And we all bolt out to the train.
So you make a run for the train,
Mm-hmm.
and you get there. You climb up in these big cars. You look around. It doesn't seem like anybody's here. You do notice on that big column, though, over the control station, there's a readout where it shows like trains that are moving about the ship, arrival times, departure times, and you do see some other displays there that are kind of indicating what's going on outside of the ship. And you see that they've pretty much almost completely annihilated all of the system's defenses. And you're beginning to see a lot of ships start to limp back towards the Empire of Bones. But you see that they've all taken heavy damage, and so they don't seem to be maneuvering as fast as you would think they should normally.
Okay, but they are on their way back.
Yeah, I mean, consider that they're spread out across the entire system. There's still small bits of skirmishing going on because not everything is completely eliminated yet, which kind of gives you a feeling that you like a breath of fresh air, because it seems like they are spending all of their time trying to eliminate every possible defense in the system.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're ready to head on out, punch up the controls, and you speed back. You go through this corridor that you've grown so familiar with, and you're speeding along. And you arrive back at another train station at the appropriate level here, level 4 on this ship, which is where we said HR was. These are also the primary sensor decks of the ship as well. So, what does everybody want to do? Where's your destination here? Well, you said HR. What is the hope there, that you meet up with Kenneth, or are you just trying to get in to see like personnel files, or what?
Yeah, we need to meet up with Kenneth and
Okay.
figure out how to get to the rest of the slaves.
Okay, so you're just hoping that Kenneth finally made the career move since he got back to the ship.
I mean,
it's been
we
at least
definitely-
24 hours.
We lit a fire under him.
You did. He seemed to want to get back to his painting too, and not being in combat would seriously help that because he could paint from his desk job. So, so using your data pad, you're able to kind of navigate your way through, and eventually you get to a room where overhead in Eoxian it says HR.
No, it shouldn't it say ER?
ER?
Eoxian resources, not human
Oh,
resources.
you know what?
Resources?
Yeah. It's a loose translation. It means like resources.
Or it would be CCR, CFR, Corpse Fleet.
CCR was a band.
Yeah, no. Corpse Fleet Resources.
Nice.
You know, Kevin, some folks were born. I don't remember how that song starts. I'm mad at myself.
I would love the idea, though, that Kenneth, right? That's the guy. That's what we named him.
Kenneth, yeah.
That's
I
his
would-
name. We didn't name him. He had
Well,
that
yeah.
since
Okay.
birth.
That's true.
Or since re-death, I guess.
I would just love the idea of like a reformed cult member just coming back with us and like just trying to adjust to life on like wherever he ends up, just like a desk job or something. Anyway,
Wait, when does that
Yeah, I like
spell
it.
end?
Don't worry about it.
I think it's at least
The
a
20
week.
Isn't it? Oh, is it a day per level?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what,
think
what level are we now?
not
12.
It was
11.
hour per level. It was day per level, right?
It's days per level, yeah.
So it's like 12 days.
Okay.
Well, I would have cast this
At
at least
11?
11, yeah.
10 or 11, yeah.
Okay.
So you're standing outside. What are you doing
Outside of HR,
outside of HR?
we storm in to the Human
Oh.
Resources Department.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, follow the leader.
Pop off, sis.
So you just barrel through the door.
We're past dilly-dallying. We're
Oh,
into
okay.
action mode. Like some rip-roaring guitar solos start playing as Rats bursts through the double doors to the HR department.
Okay. You bust in through the double doors. And inside you see like this smallish office, probably like 10 by 15. There's a door on the other side opposite from you, and they're sitting at a desk. You see that a corpse folk is sitting there and looks up startled when you burst through the door, and stands up and kind of like backs away and is like frantic and is like, what are you doing here?
Rats points two antique pistols into this guy's eye sockets. And he just in a like very calm calculating voice, he says,
Where's Kenneth?
We
Please,
didn't
please,
get a last name.
Please, I'm just a desk worker. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Please.
He points the gun off to the side of his head and pulls the trigger, fires one shot into the wall.
Ah!
I will repeat myself exactly one time. Where's Kenneth?
Okay. I'm gonna have to report this. Okay. Kenneth who? Kenneth. Just tell him. Kenneth who? There's so many people on the ship. I don't know.
I don't know his last name.
Rats, did we ever get confirmation that he is the head of the HR department?
Well, I mean, he
said he wanted to be the head of the HR department.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of paperwork. We've only been here for like what, half a day?
I guess
Rats turns back to look at the Eoxian. He's like,
Who is the head of the HR department?
Oh, you mean? Well, he's new. He just transferred in. His name is Eoli. Eoli.
He just transferred in?
He just transferred in. Yes. You have to understand that nobody ever comes to HR on the Empire of Bones. Nobody. We're just kind of a laughing stock here. Please don't shoot me, please.
Where is he?
Rats.
What?
Maybe he can help us. Maybe we don't need Kenneth.
What?
Yeah, Raquel, what the fuck?
What kind of stupid idea is that?
No, Razel, there's no stupid ideas.
What kind of dumb idea is that?
thank you.
That's better. No,
I mean, I fully support Kenneth trying to move his way up in this business, but I mean, Sev did mention it's been like half a day. Maybe this guy can help us.
Did you say there was one door in the room?
Yes.
Razel starts heading towards that door.
So the guy speaks up. He's like, "Yeah, you can't go in that door until I fill out this paperwork."
Are you going to stop me? Or...
Maybe? No.
Okay.
No.
Rat still has 2 pistols in his face.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has guns in his eye sockets. What the fuck's he gonna do? Get up?
Feel free to go in.
Thank you.
And then he goes to the door and opens it.
You open the door. Inside of the next room, you see another similar-sized room, and there's doors to the left and the right, and you see a much larger desk in this room, and there is another Eoxian sitting at that desk, and he stands up and he's like, "What the heck is going on here?"
Is that Kenneth?
Yeah, Razel, you instantly recognize him, and he's like, "Hey, my buddies!
Kenneth!
Hey,
Norm!
I thought I'd never see you again. How you doing?"
Great. We need some help.
"Oh, well, of course I help any one of my friends. I'm a friend of Rat's, friend of mine. I mean,
I
you
got
would
some
not
good
believe
news.
it."
And he opens the door wider to show everybody.
Rat's holding his coworker at gunpoint.
Oh, you see? Okay, so Kenneth sees. He's like, "Oh, Rats, you're a funny guy, Rats. It's all right. That's just Merv. Leave him alone."
I don't think I will.
Hey, whatever you want, man. Nobody takes HR seriously anyway.
Look, Kenneth,
What can I do for you?
we're looking for some of these folk.
He points over at Callie.
Apparently they were enslaved on your ship. There was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. I remember that. Wow, that's been like a year now since we picked them up. Yeah. Well, hey, you need help finding them all on the ship. I could go through the records. We're right next to the primary sensor deck, so I can make use of that too. We could scan for them if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He says he's still holding the 2 pistols up at the other guy.
Hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Am I right?
Sev's gonna elbow or kind of look at Raquel, and he go,
Hey, should we talk to him about that?
I mean, probably eventually. I don't think we should let that go.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some bad stuff, but damn, he's just an HR rep. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but look, I had really bad days at work too.
Yeah, but you ever held a guy up at gunpoint at work before?
No, I guess not. You're right.
Yeah.
She thinks about it.
I say your
so.
silence is a lot telling. What does Raquel just walk into work sometimes and pulls out like her tack lash? Like, all right, who took the last creamer and didn't refill it?
Today was supposed to be Donut Friday.
It's Casual Friday and no one's casual enough.
Yeah, come on over, rats. We can sit down here and check out on the old computer here. If you want to keep the guns in his eye sockets, Merv, come on in with me.
Yeah, let's take a walk, Merv.
Yeah, and Razel like grabs him by the collar and sits him down on a chair.
No!
And he's like has his hands on his shoulders.
Starts giving him a massage.
Massage,
This
yeah.
is highly inappropriate.
Nope, this is totally appropriate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. Oh, buck up, Merv. All right, hey, rats, let me check this out here for you. And he starts typing at his computer, and he's like, you know, it was... I'm really glad you guys set me on this HR track. I didn't think that I'd be able to move up so fast in the world, but, you know, nobody wants this job. And I was like, I'll take it. And I got it right away.
That's how you get ahead in life, Merv. Or, I guess, Death. And I called you Merv. I mean Kenneth.
Kenneth. Yeah, it's well, just between you and me, my name's Eoli, but, you know, I didn't want to tell all these people here that I adopted a new name, Kenneth, because I thought that was special between me and you, so,
we
yeah.
all know the truth, Kenneth.
And then he elbows him.
He winks at you. You can't tell because he's got empty eye sockets.
So he just looks at you and tilts his head to the side, but nothing else changes about his face.
Yeah.
Man, Kenneth, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too, man. I'm so glad this is amazing. And like as he's talking, then the computer beeps, and it's like, well, yeah. So we picked up a ship out in the vast a year ago, filled with all these Shimreens, and for some reason we didn't just kill them right away. I don't know. They thought they were unique, strange. They have these like mystical charge to them, so. We kept a lot of them alive. I mean, some of them died in the firefight, but what can you do? I mean, that's war, right? Am I right?
Sure, Kenneth.
Anyway, according to my manifest, it looks like there's let's see here. Get rid of one, get rid of two. Hold on, let me get my calculator out. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we got about 125 of them left on the ship, but I think they're all over in different departments, all over the ship. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
Seb just puts his head in his hand. Seb just puts his hands on his face like, oh my god.
Is there any way, like, is there at any point when they all, like, get together, like, for the end of the shift, or...
All the Shimreen get together?
Well, like holding cells or something, maybe.
Now, Raquel, there's no bad ideas.
Oh.
But maybe we don't take time to answer that question.
Oh, okay.
This might be my favorite bit of all time.
Now, Kenneth, we removed this collar off of Callie here. It had several devices in it that were manipulating her behaviors.
But also keeping her alive.
Where would we find the control center for these slave collars?
Oh, the slave collars? Yeah, you'd have to go to security. Yeah, I imagine from there you could disable them. You could probably do it from the command center as well, because, you know, you control everything from there. But, yeah, I mean, either one of those places would be fine.
What did you do with their ship? Or what did your leaders guys do with the ship?
Well, after we got all of the survivors off, we kind of just obliterated it, because it's a pretty pathetic ship, really. You looking to take them all off the ship with you?
Oh, no, we're brainstorming some things. If like you did want to get rid of 125 passengers, do you have like a ship somewhere available that would take them off of here?
Let me think about that. When I'm...
Do they breathe? Shimmering?
Yes, yeah.
Then Razor's like,
ships that have life support.
Well, that's gonna be tricky. We only prioritize life support for our certain chambers on the ship. We don't need them, but I like to think that you could modify. You can't do that. Really, your only chance is the escape pods. They do come equipped with a limited amount of life support. I don't think it'd get you very far across space, but we do have that life support available on those in case we have any delegates from other worlds, which doesn't happen all that often, but it is a possibility. Might take a little bit of engineering, to get it to work, but you could do it.
oh, this got complicated.
It got complicated when you agreed to help.
So these pods, how many? Does it only hold one?
Yeah, you could fit like 2 or 3 in if you wanted to. It's we've had to do it in the past, but soldiers are trained for this sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, you could probably cram a couple more in there, but then the life support's going out a lot faster. That's the only thing I worry about. But if you can find a suitable enough place to land, well, then that would really matter. You could get there.
Do you know what's around here? What the closest planet is? Inhabitable planet?
I
The cult ship.
I guess the
cult
closest
ship on
one
that one planet.
would be the one where we met, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the cult brought ships.
I said a planet.
I know, but
Oh.
a planet means nothing if we can't take them somewhere. They'll just die on the planet. Well, we know where one cult ship is. It's still in that hangar bay, right? On that one planet.
Is that the one that you took? Did you guys? You took the cult ship up here? I can't remember.
Oh no! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's we landed it somewhere on the other planet.
Yeah,
No,
but
we
what ship
took it
did you
back
take?
to-
No,
Absalom
we took it
Station.
back to we took it back to Absalom. That's right.
Yeah, what ship did
So-
you fly your ship up to the Empire of Bones?
No. I don't
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
Oh, we did?
Yes, that's exactly what we did.
Yes.
Yep.
We had Kenneth
Yep, you're right.
fly us through the space kerfuffle.
Yeah, yes.
But there has to be more cult ships in the area, right? Well, they're probably being destroyed right now.
Well, not all of them, I would think. But I
We don't
would
know how
say-
many that there were,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, the only
Well-
thing you know is there was the potato ship, which sent out a message to other cultists. But you don't know if any ships arrived from there. But you know that this entire system now is filled with these Eoxian ships.
yeah. Which most, if not all, do not have life support.
Well, they have the collars provide them with life support. We just need to disable the
Bomb.
bomb in it,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would...
which we could probably do from security. Then we could get them to congregate in the docking bay so that we could get them. We could probably get a bunch of them into the Good Intent.
Mm-hmm.
And then any stragglers into the
Pods.
The pods.
No, well, but they wouldn't need the pods if there's Eoxian ships necessarily if they have that collar. I guess it doesn't matter. They have the collar.
Yeah, the collar will buy you some time. You never really got an idea of how long it provides this without needing to be recharged or anything, but that would buy you some time, of course.
Right.
Now, Chris,
Yes.
the ship used to be called the Sunrise Maiden. It says complements 1 to 6, but that doesn't mean we can hold a maximum of 6, does it?
No, that's how many it takes to run the ship.
Well, it says 126.
Yeah, but it's a medium ship. It's like, I think it's like 100 feet long, maybe longer. I can't remember the exact dimensions of it.
Okay.
That's basically the crew complement is 6 people maximum.
Right.
But there's all that storage space that we could get people into.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
how many do you think we could like reasonably fit onto the Good Intent?
Here, I'm looking right now. So it's like 175 feet interior. It's 175 feet long and like 90 feet wide. So I mean, if you're looking to just cram them in there for now, let's see, like, I think you got more than enough room to fit them on your ship.
All of them?
It's going to be cramped. It's going to be
Right.
tight, but I mean, you've got you've got 2 cargo bays, and then you've got the holodeck. So, and then you've got these other rooms too, like the kitchen, the dining hall, and stuff like that. So
That's true.
it is possible. It's just it won't be comfortable, but if you're looking to survive,
Possible's all we need.
We'll see you next week. No, just
the,
kidding.
the thing is this ship is going to blow up today.
Mm-hmm.
We need the innocent people not to be on the ship.
Right.
If they have to survive on this planet for a little while, that's better than them exploding. So, Kenneth, where's security at?
oh, security. I've always thought about being a security officer too.
Oh my gosh, Kenneth.
What? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
what?
today's the day, right?
Yeah.
Today is the day to follow through with all of your job dreams.
Do you think I
Today's
could?
the only day.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. So where is it?
Security. Yeah. That's gonna be up on the command and control decks, or you could also go to the deck 5. Or no, wait, not deck 5. Hang on a second. Let me pull it up on my computer here. Okay. You could also go down to deck 9.
9.
Deck 9. You know what? Also looks like deck 1 too.
So
Yep,
there's
that's what I
just,
got.
like, a lot of security areas.
Yeah, we got to have a couple like main hubs, and then there's like, different security areas. Like this ship's pretty big, you got to spread it out.
So which one's closest to us?
I'd say let's see here. I'd say the one on deck 1. That's only 2 decks up.
Okay. All right.
Isn't deck 1 where we're going to go anyway?
Deck 3 is where you're heading.
Where we want to go.
Yeah, where you dealt with the captain.
Yeah, Raquel looks to Rats and she's like,
So if you're able to disable the actual bomb and those collars, do you think Callie would be able to somehow get a message to these people to meet there without making it obvious to the rest of this ship? They said they used to have like a way of communicating.
I don't know. I examined the collar that we have. Or no, we left it behind, didn't we?
yeah, we dropped it.
Because we wouldn't want to carry a tracking device with us. That would be stupid.
I don't know.
Okay, I look to Callie and start asking her.
How did you said that you and your friends used to communicate. How did you do that?
Well, we would, we had a couple of symbols that we would use to communicate. We couldn't use our language. The Eoxians were slowly learning that from us. So me and a couple of my friends, we just came up with some symbols that just basically gibberish to anybody else, but it would It would just let us know that we're still there.
How much did they learn from your language? Do you think there's a possible way if we could get you somehow over an intercom system to be able to communicate to them without everyone else being able to know what you're saying?
I mean, we could... I think we could. I can't guarantee that they wouldn't figure out what was going on, but even if we talked over the intercom, they would know something is up. But that would just draw attention to us.
Chris, would it be possible for me to input some sort of commands through the collar to get them to, like, go to a specific part of the ship?
Kind of like you're encoding like a location for a task for them to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could do that. You know that everybody you caught her with a data pad as well.
Uh-huh.
So you know that like each person has these data pads, so that would be another route too. You could actually try to do both just to reach more people, give yourself a better option.
Okay, so we need to get to security to hack their collars, send them coordinates to get to the docking bay so that we can get them onto our ship for when we explode this ship.
Yes. Should we... This is kind of an outside of character thing. Should we have them start loading into the ship? Because trying to load all them people with like 30 seconds before a whole thing blows up is a lot.
Well, I mean, the ship isn't just going to explode. We're going to ram it into the stellar degenerator. We'll have time.
Okay.
And we're at the back.
Okay, that's
I just don't know how much time we're going to have.
right.
Just enough.
I think it might be a good idea to go ahead and take out the head of the ship.
Do that first.
Yeah. Would that make sense?
What deck are we
I
on?
mean, 3.
You're on deck 4, so you're one deck below.
So if we do 4-3-1 docking bay, get the hell out.
That's if everything goes to plan.
And that's assuming...
I prefer to go to deck 8, then 6, then 5, then 7, then 3, then 0, then 9. I think that would probably be the better way we go.
The other thing is, though, is that if they're all over this ship and we go to send these messages after the fact when we have less time to get to the ship, there's probably going to be a lot that didn't manage to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you're thinking that we're gonna take over the ship and we're gonna have like 10 minutes. But like I think in reality it's gonna be like hours flying the ship into the thing.
Is that an accurate assumption, Chris?
I guess you'll find out when you
Toss
get to
a
the sensor
coin.
deck.
Well, the thing is the ship has been flying towards the stellar degenerator for like days or
Yeah.
day. You know what I mean?
Didn't it take us like 8 hours just to get from like one side of like the rings to the other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I'd argue unless like we can go, hey, look, it's right there out the window. I'd argue we probably have at least an hour or two maybe to get off of this ship, which gives us plenty of time.
And like the stellar degenerator isn't in the center; it's inside of a pocket dimension in the center. So it's not like we're going through the into the center of this thing to hit the stellar degenerator.
I really feel like, just in my head, I'm imagining one of those like action movies where they're running away from the explosion. So, okay.
Life doesn't
I
work
mean,
like
we
that.
might get that.
I did want to point out, though, Alex, that you would have noticed when you were, checking the screens and the sensors and stuff like that, the Empire of Bones is currently stationary. It's like it reached a certain distance from the portal or whatever. I can't the stellar degenerator. And it's just been sitting there stationary, kind of carrying out this destruction of the defense systems. So it's still quite a distance away from it. So, I mean, presumably, you take over the ship, you can fly at whatever speed. Yeah, you can fly at whatever speed that you want to give you the time that you think that you need.
Okay.
All right, well then, yeah, let's take out the boss. Boss man.
Let's do it.
One level up.
Kenneth, it's been real.
It always is. I love it when you guys come around. I can't wait to see you again when I become head of security, too. Can you imagine that? HR head and head of security.
I mean, I really don't think you have any limits.
I appreciate that, Raquel. Hey, you want to come after you guys get done with whatever you're doing, saving these people? You want to come back and work in HR with me?
Kenneth, I don't think you should limit yourself to just working in HR. I think you play your cards right, you could be the captain of this ship by the end of the day.
Mind blown. Captain of the ship? Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm going to think about this. I'm going to be captain of this ship. And I'm going to
think... we're gonna go up right now and kill the commander of the ship. If you want to come with us, we could just instate you as the new guy.
Oh my god.
Wow, head to head with with command? Are you serious?
Yeah, we're crazy.
I think that's why I like you. What the hell? I mean, well, he's a bit of a... You know what? Damn the torpedoes. You only live once, right? Let's do it.
Well, some of us, huh?
Here you go, bozo.
You got me there, buddy.
God.
Yeah, so he's like... He stands up, he turns the computer off, he looks over, and he says, Merv, buck up, you be all right. Maybe you make half a soldier someday. Ooh, okay. All right, Captain Rats, what are we doing? You lead the way.
All right. It's time to... Oh, no. I forget the other guy's name. I don't have my note thing anymore.
Robbie?
No, the not Gerd, but the other boss.
Severox.
Severox.
My dad.
We go to find Severox.
It's like Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
All right, so you guys leave ER, and you proceed to head one deck up, taking the grav train, I presume.
Yes.
So you hop on the grav train, no problems, and you arrive back at the command center. And it's just a short jaunt till you get back to the room where you fought the twisty guys. You see where Raquel lost her eyes and Rats ate a bug. And you're standing there in front of a double set of doors. You presume it's the bridge. Let me bring you all over here.
Bring y'all over here now.
Bring y'all over here now. And, yeah. Y'all ready for this?
I don't know if I am.
Do we storm in this time?
I think we do. I think that's our brand now. I think we storm in.
All
We
right.
were sneaking around for too long.
Yeah.
We just don't care at this point. We're
Yeah.
like, fuck it.
We're gonna either die heroes or not give a shit, so do it.
All right,
Rats
so you
approaches the door.
Before we do that,
Oh.
does everyone want to get the weapon out they want
Oh,
to
yeah,
use
that's true.
first?
I've been using my spear as a walking staff.
I don't want to like walk in there and go like, I didn't have a weapon out. I got to spend time to do that.
Rats
so let's
is still
prepare
holding
first.
his 2 antique elite semi-auto pistols or whatever they're called.
It's been a while.
That's exactly what they're called.
Nice. It's been a while, so I think...
Been a while.
Wow.
God. I think Raquel's gonna get the minor disruption pistol out.
I'm going to use my minor disruption rifle.
Nice.
Jeeves probably shouldn't be there, right?
What?
Yeah,
Shut
Jeeves
up.
was
Oh, yeah.
Deactivated.
deactivated
He was put.
when we slept.
He was put to sleep.
Oh, poor Jeeves.
Sleep mode. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we could probably leave him. I'm probably just gonna summon him again.
all right? Let's see if I can bring him back. There he is.
I missed him.
We missed you.
Yeah, you guys got anything to say to each other before you head in, or you just gonna move on in?
I look to Callie, and I just tell her to
Lay low and take cover.
Should I even go in there, or should I just stay back here?
Stay back for now. If you see an opportunity to come in, then sure, but just try to stay out of harm's way.
I don't think I'm much of a fighter. I probably just mess everything up.
You fit in our group just fine. We mess everything up.
Okay, then I'll just fight everything I see.
Oh, no.
What are you saying? We didn't fight you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll close my eyes.
She looks at the weapon that Razel gave her, and she's like,
Look, only use that if you really have to, but just try and steer clear of the action.
Okay.
All right, team. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. You know, when I started with the Starfinders, I was but a humble, super famous vid game player. And now look at me. The top of the ranks and the Starfinders. I got my own team, my own spaceship. I build a robot that's like really cool. I still have all those high scores that I talked about a while ago. Now we're about to take down the leader of the corpse fleet and install our best undead friend as the new commander of this ship.
Here, here.
This is what life's all about. That's all I gotta say. There's no, like, cheers or anything.
I mean, I said here, here.
Good job, Captain. I feel ready to go in and face this battle.
Ah, fuck it. Let's open these doors.
Hey, rats. Can I just say one thing before you do that?
What?
To hell with HR. And he just, like, locks and loads his gun.
What?
Let's do this.
My man!
Looking good.
Can we we do the Predator arm clasp thing?
So yeah, you see that the door is locked. However, you do see that there's key card opening, which you did get the key card from Captain Bird Nashal.
Mm-hmm. Stupid bird. I swipe his key card.
You swipe that key card. The red light overhead turns green. door slides open. See you next week.
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
Hey everyone, Kevin here. Just here to say thank you to our amazing patrons, Renus Tora, Adam Wendell, Ultrawave 7, Mary Geisling, and iPosk. Hope you're ready for the end of Dead Suns. We are nearing the end. We don't know exactly when it's going to end, if it's going to be one episode or 4 or 5 or even more, because of all of these loose ends that we have to tie up. So thank you for listening to 144 episodes of this. You're awesome, and I'll see you guys next week.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at Sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.